Stand firm in your faith. No matter what direction the world is going in, no matter what kind of iniquity they're tempting you with, your flesh is tempting you with, the enemy is tempting you with, no matter what happens in this life, stand firm in your faith. It's just like Captain America. Captain America is my favorite of the Avengers, and to me, he is the best Avenger. Those of you who like Iron Man, nothing against you, but Cap is better, just saying. But in Captain America's story, from the first Avenger to Endgame, in the comic books and Civil War, the Nomad story, whatnot, Captain America is always tempted to change. He is always tempted to change and to get with the times. He always stays the same. I know a lot of people have said he's boring, but that is his story. It's him learning to stay the same and not change. And like I said, throughout his story, he is always tempted to change and he's always tempted to get with the times. But instead of changing with the times and instead of getting with the program, he plants himself like a tree. He looks the world in the eye and he says no. When the world tells him to move, he says no, you move. And that is our walk with Jesus. Throughout our walk with Jesus, the world is going to constantly tempt us to change. It's going to constantly tempt us to get with the times, whether it be partying, drinking, smoking, having sex with women, all this stuff. The world is going to tempt us to get with the times like this. But when the world tells us to move, just like Captain America, we plant ourselves like a tree, we stand firm, we look the world in the eye, and we say no. You move. It's like how Paul tells us in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, tells us to not conform to the things of this world. And it's also like how Paul said in the book of 1 Corinthians, where he tells us to stand firm in our faith. So no matter what happens, no matter what the world tries to throw at you, no matter what, always stand firm in your faith and do not conform to the things of this world. You guys have a great rest of your day, and God bless.